E a partir desse momento, tacaquinho puro. Bum, 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 bum.
Can you say bye-bye?
Because I'm so sad.
Napuno dyan akong bag.
Good morning.
So I be on my way to the OYO and Mandaluyong. Great food. The OYO is expecting us, and we're on our way on the road with my cab driver at 300. So in this video, in general, I'm going to try to be as helpful with facts and helpful information as possible. Try not to ramble much, but I have a hard time doing that. So anyway, necessity is the mother of invention sometimes, and the money is basically what has forced me to be more frugal and in search of less expensive hotels in areas that were out of the tourist the tourist heart of things. So hence finding OYOs through Agoda. There's a great app, Agoda, in the Philippines. I'm sure it's worldwide, but I used it here very much because it's very helpful. Skyscan for airline tickets. The OYO app is okay, but Agoda app, finding hotels, was actually better. And OYOs I pretty much found to be unique, comfortable, and they worked out fine. Loaded with value. So $21 per night was the most I paid towards the end of the stay, and I was really a lot in the $10 range. Keep in mind, I've done this with a total of $250 for hotels, actually less than that, on hotels for the 20 days. So that began with the Holiday Inn Express in Manila, Newport City, in Resorts World, where I was comped, and continued with OYOs all through the first total of 20 days. So after the first 7, the remainder 14, 15 days were pretty much all OYOs, with the exception of Osmic, which was not an OYO, in Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu. And that was a great deal as well. So the journey really began. Taxis, I pretty much traveled 12 to 15 kilometers with 300, excuse me. The 300 was basically what I was paying. A couple of them were 320, around that area, but most of them were 300. I would suggest to the cab driver, this is 12, 13 kilometers. Can you do 300 with the tip? And they were good to go. So they were all cool with that. So that worked out. The Grab app is definitely download that Grab app. That's the Uber of Asia pretty much. And they have a unique, really cool taxi thing in there where taxis actually do Grab, and they are the cheapest of all forms of transportation. The OYOs, the portion that I love about the OYOs is that they are all in smaller neighborhoods, at least the ones I encountered. I only stayed in 5 of them, but they're all in municipalities of the major city. So Santa Cruz, Pasig, I'm not saying that right, Mandaluyong, I'm not saying that right, but that's as close as I can get. And so, had a great time staying in these. I pretty much highlight every room, showing you what they're like. They remind me very much of old European style rooms that I stayed in all throughout Europe. On a budget as a student and young college age guy. So they're great. They're efficient. They're comfortable. Food, you could search out. The food was awesome in these neighborhoods. I mean, I walked around, found food, all homemade by the mama of the house. Just great. So the rest of it's pretty much narrated and throughout, and hopefully I've covered some of the basics.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you? Good morning. Say hello.
Hi, hello. 37. Hi. 37 po.
Thank you. Salamat, right? Yes? Salamat? Salamat.
Ba't kumakain yun?
I want coconut.
Hindi pwede yan, babantay ka eh.
Man, I love my little neighborhood here. Found a little restaurant right there. I'm gonna check that out tomorrow. 7-Eleven's right around the corner. Very friendly people. I had my first coconut water today. Sliced right open. Chopped up. Man, oh man. It was good. Large cup too. Probably over 12 ounces. And he had more left over and put that in there. So, all good. My little OYO is right down here. Nobody uses horns to let you know they're there. It's just like if they tap you, you know they're there. Scooters, everybody's at work. It's a beautiful sunny day. What do you got? I got it. I could eat Cincinnati right now. Oh, he has SIM cards probably? There's my OYO.
So this is 2 pieces of fried chicken. This is pork rib adobo. I think that's what he called it. And bahol. The picata bahol? I don't remember. It's something like that. Kat bahol? Where is it? There it is, right there. Pancet bihon.
So tell me again, what is this? It's some kind of root vegetable. Root. I want to take that train somewhere. I hope hope I get a little more money tomorrow. I'm only in this city for another 2 or 3 days, I think. 24th, I leave the 26th. This is a busy.
It's the main road going all the way down south to the Manila Bay Walk, Dominate Beach, all that heavy tourist area. My little OYO finance room, and I'm sure I've mentioned this in other videos, but OYO is a platform bringing hotel owners, property owners, and potential customers together. So it's basically like the Uber Grab of hotels. You associate yourself through a membership, and they put you out there as one of their group hotels, and you make it to their website and the search engines, and they're all independently owned and very European-like styling. Comfortable, nothing special, and very, very value loaded, extremely value loaded. And today we're off to the new Brickwood area in Brickwood Suites in Santa Cruz, about a 12-kilometer ride that turns out to be 300 pesos with the tip. So again, under $5, and about heavy traffic. It was probably about a 35-45 minute ride. But the driver was cool. We negotiated that price, and it came out just fine because I think he had on the meter $250, something close to that. And so he got the tip out. We did the 300 deal. He was happy.
That's Vegas rain right there.
On the way to the
That's
new
exactly
digs
what it
in the
does.
Santa Cruz area. And so all of my OYOs have cost me, I believe, grand total 20 nights of
My
around
Brickwood
250 US.
neighborhood
So
in
there's
Santa
Brickwood
Cruz.
and shut up.
This is listed as so it's both a Brickwood and an OYO. It's listed as both. I booked it as an OYO, I do believe. I'm pretty certain. And it's got a number, but I'll verify that and put it up here. But it was perfectly comfortable, very inexpensive, great little neighborhoods.
Well, I just arrived in third hotel of the journey. OYO, another OYO, but I think it's also a Red Doors. I think it's both. Which who knows what's on it. It's nicely appointed. Western mattress, not Filipino bed. Let's flip around. Yep. So we have a Western bed, box spring and mattress, TV, slight appointments, fridge, coffee maker. I don't think the fridge is plugged in. So we will plug that in. We have Filipino bathroom, complete with toilet, 0 toilet paper. Haven't used it anyway. Haven't used it pretty much since I've been here. I think I did. No, I didn't even use it at the Holiday Inn Express because we got the butt spray. We don't have no butt spray here. I don't know what this is. There you go. Let's see that action again. There's a little butt spray. Can you see that? We'll see how that works out. My goodness. Let's try that again. Can you see that? Spraying against the sink. Okay. Well, that's certainly interesting. The tub shower does have a shower head. Got the heater. Interesting. Now that's an interesting concept. Got this to wash the feet. Okay. So this is different. There's a chair. There's a little desk. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm definitely hungry. So let's head out, see what we can find, check out the neighborhood, see the traffic. Let's go. This whole general little area reminds me very much of New York City neighborhoods. This could be, I mean, with the exception of the infrastructure of a bazillion wires. I mean, my God, how do the electrical engineers or whoever does the phone repair or what, the electrical, how do they deal with it? Unbelievable. Like, how do you know whose wires are what? It's like highly confusing. But other than that, there's a lot of similarities between like Chinatown down around Mott Street, Christopher, Soho. I mean, there are many, many similarities. And the people are awesomely great. She works here, she's a does everything girl. And said, "Would you like a massage, sir?" And 300 pesos for a massage. I never asked whether there was a happy ending, but I didn't go down that road. But yeah, this neighborhood is awesome. I'm gonna go out and find the kids. So I've traveled back to the third OYO property, 870 Bed Station. Closer to Makate, in great neighborhoods again, and I friggin' love it, man. I love these smaller neighborhoods. It's just very cool.
Quiet little neighborhood.
And met some wonderful people here too. Just in the, I think it could be called the Paseg area. It's right along the river, and it's only about 3 or 4 kilometers from the Finex, which I moved to in a few days from here. So 12 miles or so to the tourist area of the major tourist area of the Bay Area of Manila, and the beach area, and all the tourist area where the church is, and the fort, and the old Spanish city, Chinatown. So it's all relatively close to all of that to get around. But the value of these OYOs is really excellent. Again, I can't say it enough. I've spent less than $250 for 20 nights. They're all independently owned. They can be booked through the OYO app or other apps that include hotel bookings. The thing you really need to do if you're interested in these OYAs is go online and find out their exact location, then Google Map them or Waze Map them, and get a lay of the land, because they've all been definitely removed a few kilometers to as much as 15 kilometers from the main tourist sightseeing sort of areas. So you're getting the value of a comfortable space in an independently run hotel, where the staff, all the staff in these properties have been excellent. They'll go out of your way for you. They'll do things for you. They'll get things for you. At the last property in Santa Cruz, the Brickwood, one of the girls that was staying there shared some soup that she made, which was awesomely excellent. So Gia was she was awesome. She was super helpful. She helped me book another property. She helped me rearrange dates that weren't cancelable. She actually called the hotel for me, and she did that. I couldn't change the reservation, and I couldn't cancel it without penalty. In fact, I would have lost the entire amount. But she called the hotel, spoke to the manager, and that's what she does. I mean, she spoke excellent English, and she was bilingual. I believe she speaks 4 languages. She speaks Korean, some Chinese, English, and various dialects of Tagalog. So she was really cool, and works as an overseas worker in San Diego, and has been here for over 2 years because of COVID. So she's making her way doing her entrepreneurial stuff in the hotel industry. So she was really super helpful, and hopefully I can keep in touch with her. I have her number. She has my number. Anyway, this OYO was comfortable, fine. Very soft bed. What this OYA had was, I mean, if you need rest and sleep, this place was silent, man. This OYA, this hotel at, I can't remember the name of the street, but it's the 87 Capistan, I think it is. I'll probably put it on here. Anyway, it was dark, man. 9 o'clock in the morning, I wake up. It's like, I mean, there was no windows in this room, so I mean, it was pitch dark, and it's solidly quiet. Never heard a rooster. Never heard a dog. Never heard a cat. Never heard any street traffic. It's really in a neighborhood where there are independently owned homes and townhouses, all up and down this street. The businesses are just a really short distance up the road. Turn right, and you're amongst all the shopping, all the marketplaces. And I met some really cool people up there too, it's all in another video. So it's either already posted or it will be posted. And so I broke them up. This is just all the different OYAs that I stayed in. And this is my last night in the one I'm in right now. And I will be moving on to Cebu tomorrow. I got to book an airfare yet. I've been waiting for my money to hit the banks. So money's been tight, man. I mean, I'm telling you, I came here with $124 US. And when I did that exchange in Singapore, I had $4,700 US, and then the guy who bought my car sent me the additional $270. Then he sent another $10, so that $270 got added in. Most of the hotels were paid for. About 10,000 pesos of those hotels were not paid for and had to come out of that money. but that $300 and $400 really is for all the 20 nights until the 4th of June of when my pension hits again. So I really been on a bare bones budget, but it has not been bad. There has been really no major sacrifice. I ate. I had transportation. I had my hotels. And everything I've done has really beaten Las Vegas and the Bavarian camper for certain. Yeah, and so I did a grab to the Finex, about 4 or 5 kilometers, and over to the Finex, and it was right around that same 300 peso deal. That was actually at 320. I gave him I gave him a tip, so it was 320 total, and so that was excellent. And I'm back at the Phoenix. Love this staff, and this is the highest rate that I've paid in all of these stays. Tomorrow, the 4th of June, God willing, I have a flight to Cebu, and then this hotel, I'm gonna murder the name, the Osmic, and meet the sisters, and Lapu-Lapu City, I believe it is. And so I will be here until traveling to Panglao. I'll add to this as the weekend progresses, and wrap it up for now. So as you can see, my new best friends from Malbo, Cebu, have arrived to Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu. We're at the Osmic and spending the weekend. So, the rice, we should have started this before we started devouring it. The girls are learning to eat with chopsticks. Chica is working with her chopsticks. Trixie?
Hi.
Trixie has her chopsticks. And as promised, the sisters are together in, how you pronounce this place? Osmic
Hotel.
Osmic Hotel in Lapu-Lapu City, Mactan Island, Cebu.
Ibabaw Cebu, Lapu-Lapu.
Say hi, YouTube.
Hi YouTube, subscribe and
Ring
click the bell button.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell button.